Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Mary?
Hello, I'm so good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm super excited. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I've been following the chat for like 10 minutes now, just getting more and more excited over here. So uh, seems like we've got a few people in chat that are excited as well. I'm seeing lots of
It
guild spam
does.
and everything already. So
It does seem like that.
just a little bit, just a little
A little bit.
bit.
I love seeing all of the guild spam. If there's
Yes,
ever been a time to spam a Twitch chat, it is opening ceremony with your guild's name.
yes. The chat is going so fast that I keep having to click the like load new comments thing in our
We're
software.
getting a
So
bunch of hellos. Hello,
yes.
everyone.
I love this. Absolutely love it. And Adam
Oh,
has noticed I did move. Yes, correct. I'm in a different room, so very
mhm.
exciting. Big
The
changes there.
elephant in the room, if you will. Ryan's new setup.
We love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and jump into it here. We've got plenty of stuff to cover, and we want to make sure we get through all of it. Welcome, everybody, to Local Hack Day Learn 2022. Super excited to have you joining us here as part of our 2022 hackathon season. So many cool things we're going to share you this week. Before we get into any of that, though, we do want to make sure you know who you're talking with, who you're looking at here. So we're going to introduce ourselves real quick. Mary, you want to let everyone know who you are?
Yeah, and I pulled up this comment that I think introduced me perfectly. It is the Mary from MLH who sends the emails. For those of you I don't know or haven't emailed yet, my name is Mary. I'm super excited to be here. I work on the events team at MLH, and I've been here for about 2.5 years. This is my fourth local hack day. And they say fourth local hack day, best local hack day. So yeah, I think I've heard people say that. But I'm so excited to see y'all here. This week I'm hoping to learn what a blahage is. I'm sure I'll learn a lot of other things in addition to that. And please tweet at me throughout the week. I love seeing what you all are doing. So definitely hit me up over there.
Nice, nice, nice. On my end here, I am indeed Ryan. I'm our Director of Community Operations here at MLH. I oversee our events teams that help put on events like Local Hack Day, like HackCon, like all of our member event hackathons that you hopefully attend throughout the year. Really looking forward to meeting a bunch of new faces and reconnecting. I think it's really exciting every Local Hack Day to like see the people return and chat and see how everyone's doing and everything like that. And just like Mary, you can tweet at me throughout the week. I wouldn't call myself a regular social media user, but I do check during local hack days. So feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to connect and share some stuff. First ever MLH event. We love that.
Welcome.
And what a great transition as well. What exactly is Major League Hacking? I'm sure there are plenty of you in the chat who are joining us for the first time. That's a great way to get us into it here. MLH's mission is to empower hackers, and each year we help run this thing called the Global Hacker Community. By being at one of our events, you're actually part of a community of more than 135,000 hackers that we work with each year all over the globe at events like this, and plenty of others as well. Whether this is your first event or your 10th or your 50th or whatever it is, you are part of this community. And each time you attend one of our events, you're actually earning community points as well. At the end of each of our seasons, we give out some bragging rights and a little trophy to our top schools and top teams. So super excited to have you all here. And you can, of course, earn those points anytime you attend a local hack day, a member event hackathon, a workshop, anything like that. So it's a little bit about MLH, and we're obviously happy to talk more about it. But I think a lot of folks are here for Local Hack Day. Mary, do you want to explain exactly what Local Hack Day is?
Yes, I would love to. So I know we have a lot of first-time Local Hack Day participants here. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of what this actually is. So Local Hack Day is an event we run throughout the year, and each time we focus it a little bit differently on a different aspect of being a hacker. So you're at Local Hack Day Learn right now, and this week is really focused on attending workshops, learning new skills, going to events that are going to expose you to some new aspects of technology. We'll run Build later on in early 2022 with a week of creating things, hacking things together, kind of focused on shipping things very quickly. And then finally, we'll wrap up our Local Hack Day season with Share later on in the spring. And Share's all about demoing what you created and celebrating everything that you did over the past year.
Awesome. And what are we hoping people achieve at Local Hack Day Learn specifically?
Yeah, so as the name suggests, we certainly hope that you learn a lot of things this week and, really level up your skills as a hacker. But at the end of the day, our goal is really that you find a community here. I know that you all can go and learn technology skills in tons of different places. There's a lot of ways to do it. But I think what makes the MLH community special and the local Hack Today community special is it's so much more than just coming here and attending workshops. We want you to leave with friends who are going to support you and help you on in your journey. So that's really what we want at the end of the day here.
Absolutely. And we've got lots of different ways that you're going to achieve that this week. We've got, I think earlier we were calling it the pro tips here, Mary and Ryan's top tips.
Yes.
What is our first one here, Mary?
Yes, so our first big tip for you is joining a guild. You're going to learn later on today about what guilds are and how to actually join them. But the TLDR is this is going to be your smaller community, and it's so important to pick one out and really dive into it. We have north of 4,000 people attending this week. So it's probably unrealistic that you meet all of them. So joining a guild is going to be how you find that smaller group within local Hack Day.
Yes, and that number keeps climbing, so
Yes.
It keeps getting harder to meet everyone. In addition to that, we've got awesome live streams happening all throughout the week. As you can probably tell from this live stream, the Twitch chat gets active, and it's a great place to bump into other folks who are enjoying the event and attending as well. You can meet some of the MLHers who are helping run the event, and definitely another way to kind of stay connected and stay involved and find that community here within Local Hack Day Learn. Another big tool, do you want to tell the folks about Discord?
Yeah, totally. Making sure that you're on Discord and active in it is another big key part of, really getting that community out of local Hack Day. So make sure you're utilizing this tool for everything from posting memes, asking other people for help, just seeing what's going on. You're going to want to keep it, open throughout the week and checking as often as you can.
Awesome. I've seen a couple of people do this. We're going to go slightly off script here. As much as I love the guild spam as well, let's start pumping the brakes a little bit in chat. I'm not going to make it stop yet, but we've got a long opening presentation here. Calm yourselves down. You got to stay energized throughout the whole thing. Our final piece of advice here is asking for help. There's a ton of different things going on this week. We know it's a lot of information. We know it's spread across lots of different platforms and things like that. I think everyone in the community is super friendly and super willing to help out. I know I saw a bunch of hackers actually jumping in and solving problems for each other already in Discord today. And beyond that, of course, the MLH team here is happy to help out with anything we can as well. So make sure you're asking for help and getting it from the team and from the community itself. So what exactly do we have going on today, Mary? I know it's a packed schedule. I'd love to jump into some of that. You want to tell us about our first activity?
We have a bunch going on today. We're going to start off with just a fun mini event. I think everyone, deserves to get started with something that's not going to be too challenging. So we're going to do a classic MLH mini event, MS Paint Bob Ross. There is going to be a little bit of a twist on it. I'm not going to reveal exactly how that's going to play out. You'll have to join Danielle. And this is going to be right after Ryan and I in the stream. Probably around 3:15ish, might be a little later though, but it's just going to be immediately after this.
Nice. Up after that, we've got a technical session.
Yes, so Nathan's going to be on here, and they are going to be walking you through how to connect two APIs together. This is our first technical session of Local Hack Day Learn, so I expect all of you to be out there with high energy cheering on Nathan, and that's going to be later on today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, the comment has already scrolled by too fast, but I already see people making requests for other MLHers. We promised there'll be plenty of people. What about Steven? What's Steven got going on?
Yes, so later on tonight, Stephen is going to do a live application to the MLH Fellowship. So for a little context, Stephen has been on our admissions team for the MLH Fellowship, so he's super familiar with the application process, and he's going to do kind of a part Q&A session / watch him actually fill out the application as if he was applying. So this is going to be a great session, whether or not you're applying to the fellowship. I'm sure he's going to give just some good tips in general on applying for any jobs or internships. So go and join him at 11 p.m. Eastern Time.
For sure. And I see people asking in the chat, we're going to keep doing this and breaking character slightly here. A lot of our sessions are not IST friendly or not friendly for everyone all over the world. We do spread out our activities all throughout the kind of hours of the day, though. So there should be stuff that fits your schedule regardless of where you're at. We know that not everything can possibly work for everyone, though. All of our sessions are recorded, though, if you want to catch them later on after they've already aired. What's Amanda got going on tomorrow morning?
Yeah, and then after you hopefully apply to the fellowship during Stephen's session, 12 hours later, Amanda is going to be live on stream. She is our head of admission, or director of admissions, rather, and she's going to do an AMA on everything fellowship related. So bring your questions there. I know a lot of people have questions about the fellowship. Ryan and I, unfortunately, are not the two best people on the team to answer those. So save them for Amanda. She's going to be able to give you a way more thorough answer than Ryan and I can.
Absolutely. And then our final piece of the calendar for today, what is Local Hack Day today?
Yeah, so some of you who have been to Local Hack Day in the past might see a little bit of a name change today. We're rebranding our leaderboard updates as Local Hack Day today. So you're going to come back here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be that same time every day. So it's 2 hours back from where we're at right now. Tomorrow, though, and this is going to be our time to talk about what's going on today. Probably going to pull up some like funny memes we saw and cool tweets we saw and like our favorite projects. It's just a fun little hangout time with Ryan and I and some other special guests.
Yes, we will have other guests throughout the week, which I'm excited about. Awesome. So we want to show you how to actually get started or tell you a little bit more about how to get started. We know there's, again, lots of different services and things like that you're going to be using throughout Local Hack Day. I'm going to give you an overview of a lot of these things, and then we're actually going to go through and do a live demo afterwards. So if you're not following along in the slides, don't worry, you're actually going to get more opportunity to see this. I wanted to talk about check-in first, because I know we've already had a bunch of questions about this. Throughout the week, there's going to be a couple of different ways that you check in. You need to check in once on our week-long event page. That's the page that you registered for Local Hack Day on. You'll be able to find the link in Discord, in your daily emails, lots of different ways that you can find it if you go to the website as well. But you need to check in there once. Every day, you can check in on our daily page. And that daily page, checking in there is kind of your way of just saying you're here, saying you're part of the event. You might not be attending every live session, but it's just a way to keep engaged throughout the course of the week. And checking in on those daily pages is how you're going to start to earn yourself bonus swag, extra stickers. So you do want to make sure you're doing that every day. We've got our swag form, which is a one-time form that you need to fill out. It just gives us some extra information about you that we need for administering the event, making sure that we can give you experience points and things like that. And you can find that in our registration challenges. And then finally, you're going to check in on our live sessions as well. Anytime you're watching a live stream, there's going to be a corresponding page that you can check in on to show that you attended it. Mary and I are the exception there. We like to be special, so we actually give you a special check-in code at the end of our sessions to have a little bit of fun. But that is all of the different check-in processes. And again, we're going to show you how to do some of these here shortly, so don't worry if you did not catch all of that. Next up, we've got Discord. So if you are new to Discord or new to the MLH Discord, you're going to want to head to discord.mlh.io. And that's going to be how you actually authenticate and log into the MLH community Discord. You'll use your existing Discord account there, and you'll actually get automatically invited into our server and given a role that has some privileges to post and things like that. I know you often get questions about the email address matching. It is worth addressing here. You want to use the same email across all the different services you use when you're participating in an event like Local Hack Day. We use that as an identifier to award you points across the board. Once you're actually into Discord, though, you're going to head to Join LHD Learn, and there's a little reaction you're going to click on, and that's going to give you access to the rest of the Local Hack Day channels, where you can see other guilds, you can see people posting their images and memes and things like that. You can chat with other folks partaking in the event. And then finally, you are going to want to loop back to discord.mlh.io to join a guild once you've found one that you like. Let's talk a little bit more about guilds. So your guilds, again, are that kind of smaller community within the thousands and thousands of hackers here at Local Hack Day Learn. So you do want to kind of find a group that resonates with you. Maybe they're in the same time zone. Maybe they all go to the same school as you or university. Maybe they just have an affinity for an animal or a fruit that you particularly care about. Whatever it is, there's a guild for it. If there's not a guild for it, you can obviously make one yourself. Good channels to check out are the LHD Learn Join My Guild and LHD Learn Looking for Guild channels. You can post in those channels or look in those channels to kind of find communities that you can join. And then again, you do head back to discord.mlh.io to actually join that guild. All that sound good? So I think we're gonna see it in action here, Mary, if we're ready to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you were planning on showing everyone live. My apologies, I forgot to remind you of this beforehand. I actually have a guest who was going to come on and do it live. Is that okay?
Just any guess. It's just like some random person, not anyone I would know or anything like that.
Not quite a random person. I don't think you know him, but it's just like a really prolific hacker that I know, who I thought might enjoy being on here. I'm so sorry for the last minute.
I get it. I'll see you later on. So.
I'm gonna get our guest queued up. It looks like some folks are already guessing who this might be. I don't know. I think some of y'all have met him before, but I don't know. Hopefully a lot of you are gonna see him for the first time. Return of the King. This common word that he is called. Blahaj himself. I don't have Blahaj himself coming on, but maybe later in the week we could get Blahaj. Oh, here's Kunal. It's not Kunal, but I'm sure he will be on later on this week. Who else are people guessing? Lots of Kunal guesses. Swift. So we already had a Swift on here already. Bob. It's Nathan.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? No one has been able to guess that it was going to be you coming on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the delay getting on here. Ryan switched his background, and I do the whole thing where I take his background and make a virtual one, and kind of threw me for a loop. But I made it, and excited to be back as always. Excited to be back. So.
Yeah. Well, we're so happy to have you. I know that obviously you're very well known in the community, and most folks know who you are. But just in case there's someone who doesn't know who you are, I think it would be a shame to not, fill them in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally not. Last name Ryan. I'm really excited to be here as always. Big competitor. I would describe myself as prolific at Local Hack Day. Usually in the top leaderboard spots. Kind of doing well. Taking names, beating other hackers, just doing a good job, hacking, making projects. I don't know. Is there further introduction required than that? I feel like that kind of sums it up.
No, I think that's perfect. I know some people are saying they don't recognize you. Totally fine. It must be your first time meeting him. But I'm excited to have you on again, TNR. So I'm going to be honest, I was getting kind of nervous because I saw you hadn't registered at all.
I planned that, actually. I planned it. I thought, we've been doing this for a while. This is my, fourth Local Hack Day. I figured I'd show the folks at home how to register, how to check in, that sort of thing. I mean, we kind of do that normally anyway. Thought it'd be good content, yeah.
Cool. I love a TNR TED Talk, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of what I was planning for. Let me see if I can get that up on screen. We love it. So I think I need to register first. If I just click this attend button up here, right? Great.
There you go.
I'm not logged in. Let's hope that fixes itself. It did not. Let's sign in, and we will get that fixed right now. Just going to paste that in there. And, of course, my email address. Sign in.
There you go.
Save that. Awesome. And then I think all I have to do is just hit this register button, yeah? I agree to the code of conduct. I do. That's fine. I'm going to be hacking from North America. I'm good here, and I'm good there. Great. And it automatically checked me in. Perfect. We love that. If I registered a couple of weeks ago, I might want to come back here and make sure that I'm checked in now, right?
Exactly. If you signed up anytime before, about an hour ago, y'all are going to want to run back over here and check in so we know that you are actually here attending with us.
And while I'm here, day one check-in, I'm just going to click this link here, yeah? I think that's all I got to do. And hopefully one click. We love to see it. We're checked in as well. 2 points already. Am I calling them experience? Are they points? What's the theme this time?
So, you can... Perhaps? Experience points is my preferred. If you say points, I'm still going to know what you're talking about. If you say experience, also going to know what you're talking about. But I'm leaning into experience points. I like that. I like that one. Yeah.
And I also wanted to get on Discord. I left the Discord again so I could show everyone, not because I wasn't
of course.
So I just go to discord.mlich.io. I'm already signed in. I've already agreed to the code of conduct and rules. I'm not in a guild yet, but we should fix that.
Mhm.
And then on the server here, all I need to do is just, let's see here. Oh, I can already post and everything. I'm good there. We love it.
Mhm.
And just join LHD Learn, right? And then click this little reaction. And I've got all the channels. Easy peasy.
There you go. Easy peasy. You said you haven't joined a guild yet. Did you know which one you wanted to join? It's funny you brought it up because
I was thinking about mixing it up. I was thinking maybe try some different guilds out. You know, I feel like historically I've been a solo hacker at these events. Mm-hmm. Is anyone in chat, like, do we have any good guilds? Any recommendations for anyone? I guess I could look at the.
I've been seeing a lot of comments come in, at least on Twitch chat, of people throwing their guild out there. I don't know. Does anyone want TNR in their guild?
I mean, I'm seeing some guilds here in the list. It looks like there's some decent ones. I really enjoy being on brand. You know, I really like to fit the kind of plan for an event. Let's take a look.
What about this? Is a new one.
Why does this have the wrong name for me? It's kind of weird. Let me fix that real quick.
Oh, that is weird. Probably some sort of bug. We've got the Maverick Mushroom.
Ooh, the mushroom, because we have like this mushroom theme going.
I'm into it. Yeah, I like that.
So if I just hit submit here, and if I go back to Discord, oh great, I'm in my guild chat.
Cool, sweet. Say hello to your new guildmates.
I did. And I think there's a challenge for this as well, right? Which maybe I'm getting ahead of the game here, but I think I could submit a screenshot of this and get some more experience points. Yeah,
I think you can.
Well, listen, why don't I get out of here, go get those points rolling in for my new guild mates, and I'll let Ryan come back on stream, do his thing. Hopefully he's not too upset that I stole his thunder, and we'll leave it at that.
He will be totally fine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm around all week. I'm happy to be here.
Cool.
All right, see you later,
Thanks for coming on. I'd love to get some claps in the chat for Totally Not Ryan. Maybe a little drum roll for Ryan to come back. You know, having TNR on this stream, I think, means as much to everyone else as it does to me. But you know, having hackers who work so hard and who are so dedicated to the game, take time out of their busy schedule to come and join the stream is just really heartwarming to see, if you ask me. So give it up for him. Lots of claps.
I'm back.
You're back. Welcome back.
So
people have been demanding you.
Good. I'm glad. I know it's yeah, I know that there's some competitive rivalry there. I know some people like TNR a little bit more. That's all right.
I don't know about that.
We're flexible. Yeah. Shall we chug along here? It sounds like you already did kind of the walkthrough and everything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we do it.
Next, we've got challenges here. So we're going to have lots of different types of challenges throughout the week. The important things to know here, new challenges are going to release daily. You can view all of our challenges on lhd.mlh.io or localhackday.mlh.io. Tons of different variety here. Some that are going to be super beginner friendly, some that are going to be a little bit more complex, some that are using partners technology, which you'll actually see more about our partners in the coming slides here. Some that require no code at all, some that are purely design based. Lots and lots of different things you can do. I think a couple of important notes: you don't need to complete all of the challenges, just complete the ones that jump out to you and that are exciting for you. And then if you've been around a local hack day in the past, you know that typically we do weekend challenges. We're actually mixing that up this time. We're going to be releasing a new set of challenges every day. We're not going to be doing weekend challenges specifically. So on Saturday and Sunday, you'll get a new set, or on Friday and Saturday, rather, you'll get a new set each day. So lots of cool stuff there. And of course, you earn points for each challenge that you complete. Can't forget the points. Everyone would be upset with us. So speaking about our partners here, we've got a awesome suite of partners this go around for Local Hack Day Learn. Really excited to introduce all of them to you. Our first one here is going to be Twilio. Twilio has a special place in my heart. They, my first hackathon project ever used Twilio, so I'm always excited to see them partnering with us and partnering on events. They've got a workshop coming up tomorrow. They're going to have challenges throughout the week. If you've never heard of Twilio before, they do all sorts of awesome things. You can send text messages, send and receive calls. You can even do email. And my personal favorite, you can do fax on Twilio these days, which I absolutely love. I actually have used before for both a real world example and for a hacking project. But really cool platform. Lots of exciting stuff you can do with it. Definitely recommend y'all check them out. You want to tell us a little bit about Salesforce, Mary?
Yeah, of course. So I mentioned a lot of you are probably already familiar with Salesforce, but what you might not be as familiar with is their developer platform, Salesforce Developers. They do a ton of really cool stuff, and you're going to be able to learn all about it this week. So check out their workshops. They're going to be on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then they have challenges all throughout the week.
Nice. Someone has said, and I know we're going back in time here, but wait, facts, yes, facts. I actually find it to be really fun. It's really cool to use. Next up here, we've got GitHub. If you're not familiar with GitHub, maybe you're new to the hacking community, you should definitely introduce yourself or get familiar with them. They're a great platform for all of your kind of code repository needs. Think of, especially if you're brand new, think about them as maybe a Google Docs or something like that for your code. You can keep all your stuff organized and neat, and keep it where it needs to be. They've got challenges throughout the week here, lots of ways for you to kind of get started on their platform and get started learning Git. And then beyond that, they always have their student developer pack, which has got tons of free credits, free domains, all sorts of good goodies in there for hackers. Definitely recommend you check that out, of course, as well. Who do we got next, Mary?
Yes. So next we have VeriSign back for another local hack day. You might have seen them if you've been to local hack day or a knit in the past, but they are the official domain sponsor. You're going to see them throughout the week, and they have a week-long challenge that is actually already live right now, so you can go and check it out right after opening ceremony.
Nice. Up next, we've got Coil, who's a web monetization platform. If you've been attending any of our member event hackathons, you actually might have seen them at some of those events. They've got free credits available for all of you, and they've got challenges throughout the week. The very quick explanation here, they've got little snippets of code that you can embed on your websites to receive payments. And they actually have I think we're working on a guide, or it's already live, I have to double check. But we've got this cool thing where you can accept payments and then automatically forward them to charities of your choice, which is feels very, or resonates well with, I think, a lot of the people in the community. So I'm excited to see that. But it's Coil, definitely check them out.
Next up, we have Replit. So you might have used Replit's IDE before. Beyond that, they have a ton of really cool features on their platform, a lot of things that just make shipping your code really, really quick. And, it's going to help you build even more hacks throughout the week when you have everything so streamlined. The first 1,000 hackers can get a month free of their paid tier, which is called their hacker tier. So I recommend going to this link right now. Because I imagine this probably is not going to be up throughout the whole week. So go and get this now. And then they're going to have challenges all throughout the week.
I'm seeing some people have claimed this already. We love that. Excellent work. And our final partner here for Local Hack Day Learn is Foxit. You might be familiar with their PDF reader or PDF tools. I got to admit, I saw that they sponsored the event, and I was a little curious what their challenge was going to be. And I do have to say, bias aside, this is my favorite challenge for Local Hack Day Learn. So one of their challenges is, and I didn't know this until very recently, but you can actually embed JavaScript in PDF files, apparently. So they have this challenge where you actually create a doodle jump game inside of a PDF, which I'm really, really excited for. I think it's very hackery. I'm excited to see what you all do with it and what kind of other things you're able to come up with that. So very excited for them, and can't wait to see what you all build there.
And whoever does that challenge first, make sure you post it in Discord. Brian and I can play it live on stream.
Yes,
I would love to test out some games.
Yeah, and I'm not sure when that challenge goes live, so slight spoilers, but it'll be here at some point during the week. Awesome. So for all of these challenges, you might be wondering how you actually go about submitting them. And of course, we'd be happy to tell you how to do that. There's going to be 3 different types of submissions you're doing throughout the week. The first type are these automatic ones. So think about registering for the event, or maybe completing your address, or if you've completed your address previously. As long as your emails match, we automatically award you the experience points for those challenges. You don't need to do anything other than the activity itself. So applying for the fellowship, registering for future events, those types of things are automatic. Our second type is a dev post submission. So there's going to be dev posts available to you throughout the week. On these dev post pages, you're typically submitting a more full project. It might not be the same scale that you do at a hackathon, but you are submitting some code. You have a repository that you're attaching, and those are done through dev post. And then our final type are Google Form submissions. And these are maybe a screenshot. If you've said hello in your guild chat, you take a screenshot of it and upload it on our Google form and give us your email address, and we award you your points that way. If you're confused about how to submit something, On our website, if you go to the challenges page, each challenge tells you exactly how to submit that challenge. So it should be pretty easy to figure out from there. But of course, if you have questions, just ask in Discord and we're happy to help out. Speaking about the website a little bit, there's a missing feature on the website, Mary. Do you have anything you want to say here?
Yes, so I know a few people have noticed there isn't a leaderboard button on the website. I, to be honest, was surprised TNR hadn't noticed it yet, but maybe it had something to do with him just registering now. But we're going to make a little bit of a change to Local Hack Day Learn. We really want you all to focus on personal development this week and to really be thinking about how you can individually level up. So instead of having a leaderboard that's publicly displayed, you're going to get your points sent to your email every day, and you're going to get to see how, what you're learning throughout the week is changing and how your points level is changing throughout the week. Kind of the context behind this is we saw at a NIT, which is our last Local Hack Day style event, the leaderboard had started to make the event more competitive than was intended for the event. So we're going to try out this. We're totally open to feedback on it. Let us know after Local Hack Day. If you really missed the leaderboard, we might be open to bringing it back. But for Learn, we're going to all kind of focus on challenging ourselves individually. Anything you want to add on that, Ryan?
No, I'm just glad to see there's already people. I did see a couple of people who are sad, to be clear, but I'm seeing lots of people who are like, they like it. This is awesome, which is great. That's exactly the objective. You'll also get I know a lot of you care about that competition aspect as well. So I do just want to point out as well, you'll get a percentile to see how you compare against other hackers as well. So you can still kind of tell how you're doing relative to everyone else participating in the events as well, which is great.
Yeah. And if you really enjoyed the aspect of like seeing yourself on the stream, just tag me on Twitter or tag MLH on Twitter in what you're making. And I literally look through that every single day to pull things out. So if you're doing amazing work this week, it's very likely you're still going to get to be on the stream for everyone to see, just in a different way than we did in the past.
For sure. Nice. So we've got, I feel like these are kind of like extra slides. I don't really know that anyone in chat cares about this. I think we probably skipped these ones.
I haven't seen any mention of swag, so
I think we're good to ignore this then and just cancel that for now.
Yeah.
The problem with this joke, Barry, is that Twitch chat is delayed and I can't see there's all the reactions. So
now we're getting in the no's.
All right, we will go through and explain swag. So in order to earn your swag this week, everybody who registers for and participates in Local Hack Day Learn is going to get some swag from MLH. You'll get an envelope from us that has a postcard, some MLH season stickers, and a Local Hack Day Learn sticker as well. All you need to do to earn that is complete our kind of initial registration challenges. As long as you're completing those, you're going to get something. If you want to get some extra stickers, you just need to check in daily and attend at least 3 live sessions over the course of the entire week. So plenty of opportunity to do that. And you'll get yourself a set of 3 bonus stickers. I know we've already teased what those stickers look like on social media and in some other spots. So if you're looking to see what they look like, you can absolutely go back and find them, or we can post it again. But opportunity there to get some extra stickers. That's not all, though. What a wonderful transition.
Perfect
what about even more
transition.
swag? Mary, do you want to answer this one?
Yes. So people have been asking for t-shirts since I started working on Local Hack Day. So I'm so excited to say we're going to have a way for y'all to win t-shirts. So we really want to encourage attendance at our live sessions. So for every single live session, there's going to be a raffle for you to earn some additional swag, which will include an MLHT. So these are going to come later on in the season once we have all of the 2022 season swag printed and ready to ship to you. So attend the live sessions because there's going to be a ton of chances to earn these.
Yes. And there's, I think, close to 50 different live sessions. So lots of opportunities. A live session is anything that takes place on our Twitch chat, including this opening ceremony right here. So as long as, and we have not released the check-in code for the opening ceremony yet, but when we do, that is how you'll prove that you attended it here. So we'll be doing that. We will be notifying people about the winners of these intermediately throughout the week. It's not going to be immediately after each session. So just as a heads up, we will announce it, we promise, but we're not going to do it immediately for y'all.
Yes,
Alrighty.
and you won't need to be live on our leaderboard update, local hack day today to find out if you won. We'll have your email and everything.
Yes, exactly. So we've mentioned socials a couple of times throughout the presentation here. We do want to highlight them again. Tag at ML Hacks everywhere. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter, of course. Facebook, I think it's at Major League Hacking instead. But, tag us. We'd love to see what you're working on. We are always looking for things that we can include in our local hack day today's. Pardon me, same issue as you, Mary. We are always looking for content. So if you've got things that you want to share with the rest of the community and rest of the event, please post those. We'd love to bring them in. Make sure to use hashtag local hack day, of course. And we hope to see each and every one of you in the presentation. That might be a little tough with the thousands and thousands of people, but we'll figure it out. And on one serious note here, before we head off, I did want to talk about the code of conduct because it's extremely important. By being at this event, you are agreeing to the MLH code of conduct. You did it as you were signing up. MLH hackathons and events like this are safe spaces for everyone. The TLDR of our code of conduct is that you should be respectful. Harassment and abuse are never tolerated at our events. If you're having any issues whatsoever, you can report those to incidents@mlh.io. We also have other reporting methods in our code of conduct document, which you can see on screen there. One thing I wanted to call out specifically, because it has happened a couple of times in the digital environment here and with live streams in particular, it's never appropriate to comment on people's appearance on stream. If people are on stream, they're there to share their knowledge and share their content with you. If you're in the chat trying to post about their appearance, that is a violation of the code of conduct. We just want to give everyone a warning about it now, so we have a nice, safe, welcoming experience for the rest of the week. Hopefully that sounds good to everyone in chat. Of course, if you have questions, reach out and let us know. But I think with that, we've made it to the end here. Thank you all so much for your time and attention. We love it.
We love to see it. Should we do some questions?
Yeah, we should do some Q&A. I'm sure we're going to have plenty. So we are going to ask no guild spam, please, but we're going to open it up to any questions that you all have. Okay, and we're just going to address, wrong question. We're going to address this right off the bat. No, again, calling someone beautiful is commenting on somebody's appearance, and that's exactly what we're trying to discourage here. No comments about people's appearance, whether it's positive or negative. We just want to limit it altogether. A great question, though. I'm glad someone asked.
Mm-hmm. Another question. Hey, Ryan, can I appear on stream? I'm not Ryan, but I'm still going to answer it. There are going to be a bunch of times or opportunities to appear on stream. Say the best opportunities are going to be the mini events. So go to the mini events. Make sure you're at those if you really want to join a stream.
Yes. Hey, my friends from IST here are complaining about not getting the init swags. So there's a couple of different things there, particularly with India. We have a very high failure rate on our mail. It's one of the only countries that we see that high of a failure rate. So there's a couple of different things that could go wrong here. It could just get lost in the postal system. It could be an incorrect address that whoever's complaining here submitted. And, it's usually one of those two cases. The only other thing I'll mention here is that we're no longer including face masks in our envelopes, starting with this event and starting with the whole of our 2022 season for that matter. So if you've had failures in the past, there is some chance that those failures decrease because our packages, or our envelopes rather, are now more standardized. So always sorry when this happens. It's something that's unfortunately out of our control, but that is the answer to the question there. That is the question. Let's see here. What do we do after joining the guild? We have a challenge happening today to say hi in your guild chat. So generally speaking, after you've joined your guild, you're going to pop into your Discord. You should see a new channel for that guild. Pop in, meet some of the other team members and other guild mates in there, say hello to them, and I think go from there. Favorite mushroom? Excellent question, Amy. Mary, do you have a favorite mushroom? I don't know that I do here.
Yeah, my favorite mushroom is Toad from Mario Kart.
Cute. I like that answer. That's excellent. Do I have a favorite mushroom? I'm gonna have to come back. I have to ponder this. I have to think about it. Do you mind taking this question, Mary?
Of course. So someone asked, they're a newbie around here, and can they join as many guild as they want? So yes and no. You can only be in one guild at once, but you can switch guilds. So I recommend picking one, give it a day or two, see if you're vibing well with the people in it. And then if not, you can always just join a new one. So just one to start, but you're welcome to switch that.
And Mary, meta question here for you. Is the week-long form ready to accept special check-in codes? Can I give the folks one?
It is not. I can go turn that on right now if we want.
Cool. I'm going to make up a code right now, and then we are good to go. I saw people asking for it. Give us 1 second here, Tian. What do I want the code to be? Yes, that's a little too long. We're going to shrink that down. There we go. All right, let's present this again. Cool. The form is not quite ready to collect responses yet, but our check-in code is going to be favorite mushroom here whenever Mary is ready for it, and I'll answer some questions in the meantime.
It's ready now.
It's ready. Awesome. So that's favorite mushroom, spelled the American way as well. I apologize, but for my Indian and British folks in chat, and I think other folks as well, I think you throw a U in there somewhere. So. How do I choose which guild to join? Like, do I go join every guild and check? Our recommendation here is to head down to the Looking for Guild channel or the Join My Guild channel inside the local Hack Day section. You can see people have posted information about their guild, why you should join it. Generally, our advice is to look for guilds that are in the same time zone, in the same region. Maybe there's a guild for your school. Look for something like that. And if you can't find something like that, feel free to join one of the many special interest guilds out there. I would just avoid anything related to sharks as a general word of advice I'd give to anyone. So.
You can also make your own guild if none of them are jumping out to you.
Great question here. What will be the benefit of getting lots of experience points? Bragging rights is certainly one component of it. And ultimately, if you're getting lots of experience points, you're hopefully learning a bunch of awesome new stuff this week. Local Hack Day Learn is really about, it's a kind of choose your own adventure style event. We want you to do whatever you're comfortable with. We want you to enjoy the event however you're going to enjoy it. And I know a lot of people really want to go out and score as many points as possible. If that's you, that's totally fine. If you prefer to just pick and choose a couple of challenges, that's A-okay as well.
Folks are asking where TNR got his shirt. I can ask him tomorrow. He's going to be back. Yeah, I apologize. I know a lot of people are asking this, but I think he's hopped offline.
Yes. So I've attended the full live stream today. So how's this going to be tracked? So, Mary, do you mind posting the form link in Twitch chat?
Yes, I'll do that right now.
You're going to go to our week-long Google form, and on that form, you're going to put in the special check-in code favorite mushroom, and that's going to tell us that you're here live checking out the stream with us.
Mm-hmm. And we had some folks asking where you can get a recording of it. They're all immediately available right afterwards on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So any of those platforms. And then I can't find the question, but someone had asked earlier if it mattered where you were watching from. No, it doesn't at all. We don't do any tracking on Twitch here that you're watching, live as we're doing it. The reason we give you those points via the check-in code is we know not everyone is awake right now. So we want everyone to be able to earn points for coming to the sessions, whether or not they come while it's live or a couple hours later once they are awake.
For sure. For daily challenges, should you submit just one? You absolutely can submit just one. You can also submit as many as you like. It is pick and choose whatever fits your bandwidth, your time. Really, it's whatever appeals to you. Definitely recommend going for more than one if you can, but if you can just do one, that's totally fine. If you can do none, that's also A-okay as well.
And someone asked, do I have to use the same email for Discord and the MLH check-in page? Yes. So your email is your main unique identifier for everything we do throughout the week. So how we know what challenges you completed, what you submitted on DevPost, all of those things. So please use the same email for all of it.
We can ship a swag anywhere in the world. There's, I think, 5 countries perhaps that we can't ship to, but we have shipped basically to. I think we've actually sent swag to Antarctica before, so we're pretty practiced in getting it just about anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm. Challenges are available on our website. It's localhackday.mlh.io, and then you're going to go to /challenges or click over to it.
Yeah, so if you're on the website,
we'll get a live
there's
tutorial.
This menu right here, and then just go down to challenges. And in our challenges section, you can see our registration ones, you can see the daily challenges, and then you can see week-long challenges as well. Plenty awesome stuff for you. Where do we submit the special check-in code? I'm going to show you live on stream here as well how to do this. So let's look for the week long. So I'm just going to use this as a handy link for the week long forum. Oh, I'm not signed into my account. Hold, please, everybody. We're going to pivot here and use a different browser. Copy a link. Load. Awesome. Cool. And so once you're on to the form itself, you're going to do the special check-in code option here. And then in the link piece here, you're going to put your special check-in code. Alrighty. Let's see what our next question is.
Here's a good question, challenge related. Will there be tutorials on the solutions? So for our individual challenges, no. Reason being, our challenges are super open-ended. Most of them are just geared at you trying out something or learning a new thing, not necessarily like creating an exact product or hack. If you are looking for something that's a little more tutorial-based, our local host workshops throughout the week and our live technical sessions are going to be where you want to go, because those are just a more structured approach to one of the challenges.
Yes. I see a great question here. Can you please give a quick introduction to DevPost? DevPost is a company that MLH works with quite a bit, and they are our submission platform for the week. So basically, let's say that for the week-long challenges here, I wanted to complete this, creative Twilio app for the upcoming holidays challenge. I could come on here, and what I would do is I would register for the event, which I already am because I'm logged in on our account. But I'm going to just hit this Start Project button here. I'm going to pass this CAPTCHA, hopefully. We love it. You can invite your teammates here. You set up your project overview. And ultimately, what you're doing here is you're including your code and all of the kind of supporting materials for that Twilio challenge. This workflow, I think, is pretty straightforward to go through. It's definitely got a few steps in it, but as you go through and read everything, I think you'll be fine. If you have additional questions, just reach out in Discord, and we're happy to tell you.
Mm-hmm. I love this question. I'm new to programming. Are there many beginner level challenges and how to find them? Ryan, can you tab back over to the website for me? So we have a super handy filter on our week-long challenges where you can see exactly what some of the beginner focused ones are.
I know we're missing some though, for what it's worth. So worth noting.
Okay. Yes.
We'll have more of these though.
Yeah. There'll be more. But my big piece of advice for beginners is go to the live sessions. They all are pretty beginner friendly, and ask questions at them if they're going through anything too quickly or not, helping with setup enough. Those are, I think, our most beginner friendly pieces are the technical streams and the close workshops.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, good.
This is just a shout out to the first time local hack day participants. I'm pulling up fun comments now.
Yes. So here's a good one. I saw this in Discord before the event as well. Do we have to check in to for each event? You probably want to check in for each event that you're attending because it gives you a chance to win one of those t-shirts we talked about. And it also earns you experience points every time you check in, regardless of if you submit that challenge or not. So if you're on our website and you go to the schedule, the easiest way to see where to check in is to just come in here. And so let's say we were doing the MS Paint Bob Ross Fantasy Edition here coming up right after this. You can register and check in right in line here, which is really nice. Bam. Let's see what else we've got here.
Here's another really good kind of meta question about the event. We have to complete all the challenges. Not at all. So think of this week as a choose your own adventure kind of event. You're not going to be doing all of the challenges or all of the live sessions. I would pick like a few big goals for yourself that you have this week and then do the challenges that jump out at you or fit in line with those goals. It's by no means a race to do all of them. It's just about picking the ones that are going to be helpful for you and that you're excited about.
Yes. All right, we're going to speed run some questions here. I saw the Frankie comment there. Yes, Frankie does appear in our branding as well. Can the schedule be shared again? You can find that on our website. If I tab back over, you can just click in the menu here and go to schedule. I'm seeing where do we fill in that code? For that, you're going to go to challenges, And then anywhere you can find the week-long form. Let's see if I can find it real quick here. So week-long form, and again, it's not going to work because I'm on the wrong browser, but that's okay. Once you're in that week-long form, just select special check-in code and then put it into the challenge URL thing. Shout out to Blahaj. Maybe.
I feel like you kind of you read the sentence, so.
I tried to ask it as a sentence, or as a question rather, not as a sentence. But. Where are the CTF challenges? That's actually a great idea and something we should note down. Mary, we might want to take note of that. CTFs would be a great one.
Yeah.
The wallpapers are fantastic. The mobile link on the mushroom one isn't correct, though. We can fix that. In case anyone's wondering where to find these backgrounds, if you go to guilds and resources, and down here towards the bottom, there's a couple of awesome backgrounds for you to check out. I love these. This mushroom one is actually I love the style of it. So. Is there a way to access events if we miss them? Yes, there is. All of our events, our live sessions are actually recorded, and you can view them back on YouTube, Twitch, anytime you like. So we definitely encourage you to do that. All right, what else we got here?
That's another good one. What are the types of challenges that we'll get? I'm new to coding. We have a lot of different types of challenges. So some of them are design focused. So things like that have you drawing something or redesigning a tool that you use. Some of them are more code heavy. And within that group, we have things as kind of open-ended as learn about artificial intelligence. And so for something like that, you could do anything from, reading some articles to trying to follow a tutorial you find online. Anything goes for that. But then we also have some more specific ones. I know later on in the week we have create a Connect 4 game. So in that you're going to use whatever tools you want to actually build it. So super wide variety. But the thing I'll say is most of them are open-ended enough that even if you've never coded before, writing a few lines of code or even just doing some research is going to still count for the challenge.
I really like this question, even though it's not specific to the hackers here, I suppose. Mary, do you want to answer this?
Yeah. So Local Hack Day Learn, we started planning, I guess, right when Init finished. So a few months of planning for us.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think that's fair. I think the context I'd give, though, is we've done it a few times and use a familiar format. I think if you weren't using an existing format or didn't have the whole team of people that we have, it'd be a lot longer to organize. I know Mary and I get a lot of credit, and I'll take any opportunity I can get to shout out the rest of the team that helps make these events possible. Elise and Rosendo bring in all of our awesome partners. We've got Sajal, who does a ton of support. I know if you've emailed or seen in Discord, he's been in there. Emily does marketing for us. There's a whole Vic does all of our awesome design work. I can't believe I almost forgot Vic. But yes, the whole team behind us that makes it possible. So.
Yeah, people always think that it's just Ryan and I, and it is not at all. We just happen to be the face of it.
This is correct. Absolutely correct. I see people asking, what are CTF challenges? They are capture the flags. So we actually have a couple of these. We have one set that we have for BlackRock, I believe. We have one set that we have for the U.S. Air Force. And they're basically maybe a little scavenger hunt is maybe how I describe it to someone. But they're digital. So I'm trying to think of a better way to describe that. But I feel like if you attend a member event hackathon, you'll get to actually play them at a mini event, which should be fun. So.
Scavenger hunt's a good way to put it. The other thing I'll say is I think the phrase CTF has a very large variety between different communities. So if you do an MLH CTF, it's probably going to be more beginner focused than one you might do with I don't know, at a university or with another group.
So if we attend a recorded event like on YouTube or Twitch, do we still have to enter the code? The only time you're going to see these special check-in codes is for our opening presentation here, and then our local Hack Day Today sessions when Mary or I and one of our other MLHers is on stream. All of our other sessions, the way that you actually showcase that you attended is by joining or by registering for the event. So if you go up to our schedule here, so let's say that you missed the connect to APIs together session, you could come back here and then you just register and check in afterwards if you watch back the presentation or whatever. These are only open for a set amount of time though, so just keep that in mind. If you can't register and check in, just message Mary and I, and we can get you the credit for it, even if you watched it afterwards.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Thank you, Adam. Oh.
Someone asked who designed the local Hack Day Learning backgrounds. That was Vic, who Ryan was mentioning. She is so talented. And she does essentially all the design work that you'll see from MLH.
Yes, absolutely true. Will there be secret luck-based events like Marvels in a knit? We might do Marvels. So you have to find someone to run it, but we certainly could try. I know that's always a fan favorite. We will see what we can do for y'all there.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to run low on questions here.
We are.
And I know Hannah's coming up here in a bit with MS Paint Bob. Or Hannah or Danielle? I don't remember who. Danielle.
We have Hannah coming up later on in the week.
Yeah. Do we need to join a guild to complete challenges? No, you do not. The special check-in code today is favorite mushroom. It's right there on stream. How many? It's actually, I tweeted about this morning. If we get 45,000 check-ins this week, I will live stream myself attempting to buy 19 Bahajas, not just one, 19. So
stakes are high.
Yes. Where do we have to check in? Mary's going to post an announcement in Discord shortly with all of the links for today, but you can also just click attend up here on our website, and then you can see the check-in links for each day. And then if you're looking for the check-in links for different sessions, those are going to be on our schedule. What is a Blahaj? It is a stuffed shark toy from IKEA that many of our MLHers love and adore, and many of our community members love as well.
Shockingly, we haven't been getting a lot of fellowship questions. The very quick overview of the MLH Fellowship is it's an internship alternative where you learn with other folks in the community. There's really great mentorship in it and a couple different tracks. So I know there's an open source track, there's a production engineering track. So kind of think of it like an internship, and that you'd be, spending a lot of time working on real world projects. That nowhere near covers the whole gamut of what the fellowship is, though, which is why we have an AMA tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time, where you'll actually get to ask our director of admissions any questions you have about it. So she'll be able to answer a lot more specifics on how you get into it, what the content is like, when it is, all of that.
Yes. I see here, what is Name Studio? VeriSign's Name Studio is one of our partners this week for Local Hack Day. They're running a challenge, but they've got a variety of different services. But I think the most basic thing you can do there is registering domain names. So if you wanted to own Local Hack Day's domain, obviously you have to register it somewhere. We already do have it registered before everyone goes and searches for it. You're obviously using it. But if you wanted to register a domain name, you could use a service like that to actually claim it as your own. I also like this question a lot. Ooh, sorry. You're all good. What's your tech stack? I love this question. Personally, the coaches, the MLHers in chat will tease that it's Google Sheets for me, but I do a lot of work in this version of JavaScript called Deluge because one of our platforms behind the scenes uses it. And then I also love Python. Python is my actual favorite language to code with.
Ryan did some Python code just yesterday to get Local Hack Day
yes,
up and running. Someone asked, are MLH events for high school students? Yes, they are. MLH events are open to anyone 13 and older. We have lots of high school students, lots of college students, lots of folks who are in boot camps or other type of learning institutions.
All right, we're going to answer like 3 or 4 more questions, and then we're going to pass it off to our first mini event, an MS Paint Bob Ross session with Danielle. Mary, do you want to pop over there and make sure she's good to go, and I will hang out and answer a few more questions?
Yes, I will be right back, everyone.
Cool. Alrighty, what do we got here? Can we collaborate on the challenges? You absolutely can. you are more than welcome to collaborate. We do encourage you not to collaborate with too many other people. If we think that you're abusing the system and not actually working on the projects, we will just reset your points. So just keep it manageable. If you're working with 3 or 4 friends, that's typically fine. If you're working with 15 people on one project, it's probably a few too many. We are not doing any CTF challenges this week, as far as I'm aware. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait for LHD Build or a future event for those. Let's see here. What else do we have? How can we submit our challenges? If you go on our website, which I can pull up here, for each challenge, there's going to be a link for how to submit it. So generally speaking, let's take a look here. You can see you submit this, learn about computer vision. You're going to submit that on the day 1 dev post. Here, you submit this on the day 1 form. Another dev post one here. How are incomplete project accepted in challenges? I'm not entirely sure I understand here, but I think the thing I'd encourage everyone to think about is Local Hack Day is for fun. It's for learning. We're not particularly strict about how you submit your things. As long as you're learning and doing stuff, we're happy to give you the points for it.
Let's go check on our next presenter, who is all ready to go. Someone.
Oh, Marianne.
There we go. Do we have any more questions? Or are we ready to wrap up?
We do have other questions, but we are going to wrap it up here to make sure we get the next session going. If you have additional questions, jump over to Discord. There's a Ask MLH channel, and there's a Local Hack Day Learn questions channel as well. We'll be happy to answer more questions there throughout the week. We will be back tomorrow as well. You can see us in, I guess, what is it at this point? 21 hours from now, you can see us again if you'd like to. So thank you all so much for your time and attention, and we'll catch you all later on.
Bye everyone.